this is my new, updated and improved SPEEDFLIP tutorial, which should hopefully help answer all your SPEEDFLIP questions. So let's get right into it. Alright, firstly, why you should learn to do a SPEEDFLIP? Well, firstly take a look at this clip. You can see here that I easily beat this guy to the kickoff and score a free goal, which is, well, who wouldn't take a free goal? And you can see, if I zoom in here, that this guy actually does a side flip instead of a speed flip, which means I flip to the ball faster and so I can beat him to the ball. And that's pretty much the only reason to learn a speed flip, so you can be faster. To kickoffs, to like accelerate faster on the field, and just in general, it's just fun to do because you know you're just mushing a bunch of keys. Alright, so I'll cover two types of speed flips. The first one being for those of you that have unbinded regular arrow like me, which is here, and I'll do another one for those of you that have it binded, which is default. So yeah, best of both worlds. So what is a speed flip? Well, it's just a diagonal flip with a cancel. What's a flip cancel? It's like this. Once you flip, you hold down the key to the opposite direction of your flip. So if I do a front flip, I hold down S, and then that will stop my flip. And if I do a half flip, you hold W, which is just a back flip cancel with an arrow. That's all a half flip is. So yeah. A speed flip is just a diagonal flip with a cancel. I'd prefer you to do a diagonal flip like W and E or W and Q, because these don't affect your turning when you press them. But if you do a diagonal flip like W and D or A, you see how like you can turn a little bit before you do the flip, and that might mess up the flip just a little bit. I'll explain later. So basically, once you do a diagonal flip, I want you to move your finger that's on W down to S as fast as you can, like instant, like lightning fast, like pretty much press both keys at the same time if you have to. But don't do that because then your keyboard won't register. So yeah, diagonal flip and then move your finger down to S as fast as you can. Now you see here, if I do this without holding power slide, the card lands a little bit to the side. How do you fix that? Well, it's very easy. Over my 2 years of playing, I've discovered that this is the best speed flip method for me because it's really simple. It requires only 3 buttons. You don't really need to press power slide if you don't want to, and like it's just really versatile. So to fix it, simply let go of S for a split second and then put it back on. So lifting S basically stops cancelling the flip. So for example, if I do a musty here and I cancel it like that, right? If I let go of W, my nose flicks back up. Same thing with this. A front flip cancel. If I let go of S, then the front flip continues. That's the same with a diagonal flip. If you let go of the S, the diagonal flip continues. And this flicks your nose up like this. So see here, if I do a right diagonal flip, my nose will flick up to the right if I let go of S, and a left to the left. So basically, let's say we're going here, right? For this kickoff, I would recommend doing a left diagonal flip. And basically, that means if you do mess it up, your nose can flick this way, and you can cover your net just in case. And basically, what this does is it just allows your card to land straight. So even if I don't hold power slide, like I'm not holding power slide here, right? I press these 3 buttons, I let go of S for a split second, and then my card still lands perfectly. No losing speed. So that's what's good about my speed flip. And when you're first learning, you can add power slide just to make sure you don't mess it up. Once you're more experienced, you don't really have to do it all the time, because when you do it, you'll know when you have messed up your speed flip, and then you have to hold power slide. So in the end, it's all practice. But basically, it's just this diagonal flip and then moving it down to S as fast as you can, let go of S for a split second, and then put it back on. And a speed flip can be used for stuff like pre-flip air dribbles, or you can just flip into the ball and do stuff, I guess. And also just to get to every single kickoff faster. You know, I'll just give you an example of every single kickoff right here while I'm at it. Oh, that one's a little bit to the side. And for the middle kickoff, you can just do whatever you want. And yeah, that should be it. You get it. It's very simple, really. All it takes is a bit of practice, and you should be able to get it in no time. But it's okay if you don't, because for some people it's quite hard to move their fingers that quickly. Like your keyboard might get jammed or something, you know. There are a lot of factors. But in the end, it's just a few buttons. Okay, so the second type of speed flip is for those that have arrow binded, which is like default keys. This one, pretty much the same thing, I guess, but don't hold Q and E this time, because when you hold arrow for power slide, Q and E won't work because they're contradicting arrow keys. So how you do this one? This one you do have this flip with W and D and W and A, which is why I don't like to do it, because it turns your car a little bit when you flip, but it still works. So same thing as before, diagonal flip, W, D, or A, and this time you just hold your finger on shift the entire time, because you've got to air roll to complete the flip. And same thing as before, move your finger to S as fast as you can from W, and let go of S for a split second and then put it back on. And that's really it. Alright, and just a quick tip, if you don't move your hand from W to S fast enough, your nose will go to the side, like this. Even if you hold power slide, you're still gonna go to the side. So go from W to S like very fast. Like if I had a hand cam, I would show you, but I don't. So yeah, I'll try and post as much as I can, but I'm very busy currently. So go follow my Instagram if you just want to see clips or something. Link in the description. And I can post the occasional short on YouTube as well. So yeah, have a good day or night wherever you are, and see you later.